All right, guys, for our catching throwing progression, we'll show you the lead up throwing that we go through. The first thing that we're going to start with is going to be our kneeling power. So when we do kneeling power, you'll be on a knee, you'll start, you want your front leg to be at a 90-degree angle. Just don't get lazy with it. Make sure it's in a good position. You want to have a good strong glove side. We call it checking the time, like we're looking at our watch. On the back, we want our arm inside 90 degrees. And all we're working on here is as we throw, we want to be on top of the ball, behind the baseball, creating backspin, and we want to finish with our chest out over our front knee. So here's a couple reps of what it'll look like. All right, our next throwing drill that we'll go through with our catchers is going to be reverse feet. So when we say reverse feet, we're literally going to take our throwing side foot, which will be our right foot, we'll put it in front, and with our upper half, we want to do similar things to what we were doing on one knee. We still want to get in that position where we're checking the time, our arms inside 90 on the back, and we're just going to load our scap. We're going to kind of drive our elbow back, and when I finish my throw, I want to finish with my chest forward, again, on top and behind the baseball. So here's reverse feet. Our third drill is going to be our power drill. So earlier we were in kneeling power. This will be standing power. Same concept. We want to square up with our feet, make sure they're in line. We want to have some bend in our knees so we're athletic. Good front side, arm inside 90 degrees, on top and behind. And just exaggerate a good finish, staying through the ball. So with that, we're just adding a step into our power position. Once you do those, your partner is going to be working back. All of those drills should be done at about 30 to 45 feet. After you finish those, we're going to go back. Your partner will be at 60 feet. At this point, you'll be getting your arm loose, and all we want to do is, as we're receiving throws around 60 feet, as we work back to 90 feet, we just want to make sure we're framing the ball. So as we're catching, we're intentional with the catch. We're not just catching and letting the ball move us. We want to stick the ball and make sure we're presenting it like we would in a game. So we're just framing throws all the way back. Once we get to 90 feet, we'll have our quarterback drill, which all we're doing is acting like a quarterback in a 3-step drop. You'll go 1, 2, 3, keep your feet short, and then I want to get the ball out like I'm throwing a pass. So I want to keep a short arm stroke. So here's our quarterback drill at 90 feet. And again. After our quarterback drill, we'll just go into our arc throws. So as our partner's working back, everything that we're throwing is on an arc to them. Once we reach our max distance with our arc throws, as we start to come in, we'll have our compression throws. Compression throws are going to be just us throwing the ball on a line. As our partner's working in, when they get to about 127 feet, the distance between home and second base, we want to go into our stance throws. Stance throws will be like we're in our secondary stance. We're going to start with the ball in our glove, and all we're going to be working through is if we catch the ball, like it'll be a dry catch, footwork, and throwing the ball like our partner is at second base. So we're trying to throw out a runner at second base. So here's one of what it'll kind of look like. So that's at 127 feet. Again, distance between home and second base. As we get into 90 feet, we have our on top at 90, which is just 3 to 5 throws where we're getting on top of the baseball, really letting it loose. And also, once we do our 3 to 5 on top at 90s, we'll work on our other play throws. And what we mean by other plays, we can turn and have my partner like they're playing third base, and I can work on my throws to third. I can roll bunts out and work like they're first base, retrieve the bunt, and stick my throw. Any other plays that may happen in a game, that'll be at 90 feet, and that's what we'll end with for our catcher throwing progression. So again, as we start, kneeling power, reverse feet, and power position, all those need to be anywhere from 30 to 45 feet as you're getting your arm loose. As you're working back to 90 feet, around 60 feet, we'll have our frame throws. 90 feet will be our quarterback drill. Work out on an arc, throwing all the ball. Every ball we throw is on an arc. Coming in will be compression throws where we throw on a line. At 127 feet, we'll work on our stance throws like we're throwing to second base from behind the plate. On top at 90, so we're at 90 feet, 3 to 5 really good throws, getting behind the ball, on top of the ball, and then any other plays that may happen, field a bunt, throw to first, throwing to third, anything like that. And that'll be our catcher throwing progression.